Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Please be joined by Brady Beers of Grosse, Pointe, North Football. How's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing well. So I know your senior season of football is complete. It was a pretty good year, a pretty good record. Won a playoff game but still a pretty good year though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a memorable senior season for me, getting to play with a lot of my friends, and we had some success, especially in the league, winning the Met Gold for our second year in a row, and it was a fun way to go out.
Yeah. So really what's some of like the biggest things that you took away from this year?
I just wanted to make the most of it as my senior season, and like I had some friends that hadn't played football in the past that played this year, and I just wanted to take every moment in and have the most fun with it I could.
Yeah. So really, is there like just just one singular moment that stood out?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously being a lineman, I scored a touchdown in week 3, and that was like super memorable for me, and I'll never forget that moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Score. I think that's why we had you that's when we had you on. What was I know we talked about this the last time you were on here, but
Mhm.
what was that like to every lineman's dream is to get in the end zone.
Right.
Well, can for people that don't know or don't remember, can you re-describe the play for us?
Yeah, so there was a blocked punt, and the ball was on the ground for a couple seconds, and it just ended up falling right into my hands, and I was close enough to the end zone where I didn't have to run very far, and it's just a nice walk right in the end zone at East Point.
Right. Um, best. I think that's. I was going to ask what's your best moment from the year, and I think it's that one. But do you
Yeah.
have another one?
Uh, the playoff win was a lot of fun. It was the first time the programs won a playoff game in a couple of years, and it was a big moment for obviously me and my teammates, but for the coaches as well, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. To know that I don't know if you're going to continue football next year, but what do you have you had time I know you from football you went right into basketball conditioning to get ready for that, but what was have you had time to reflect back on this season?
Yeah, it was. I obviously I have lots of good memories, and the weekend after the season ended, I finally got to eat some pizza and some junk food because I earned it. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I hang out with lots of my friends. Lots of my friends are on the football team, so hanging out with them after and just like talking about the season, it was hard to reflect on because it sucks that it's over, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So what are you going to remember most about your time?
Just like I mean, I grew as not only just a player, but like I just grew up. Like I mean, it was like 4 years with the program, and it's just like meeting new friends and like having these bonds with my coaches and teammates, and like that stuff. And the memories, obviously, will just like that stuff that'll always stay with me.
Yeah, it feels like you left obviously something better because obviously it was a very interesting time when you came in because your freshman year was also the COVID year. So,
Yeah.
going from that to now, what was you had an interesting football time in high school.
Yeah. So the my freshman year was weird. There was originally not supposed to be, I don't think there was supposed to be a season at all.
Yeah, there
But then
wasn't.
uh, we got a couple games, or we got I think 7 games in plus a playoff game. And that was good. That was a fun time. Just no school, just only football. That was obviously a fun time. And then my junior and senior year, the team really like improved and our records started showing that. And that was My junior year was a really fun team, and then this year as well was a really fun team.
Yeah. I remember the day I broke the news that football was back. My phone and my Twitter blew up. That was
Yeah.
um so so kind of going okay, I've asked a lot of people, I asked a lot of seniors this. What does football mean to you?
I Going into it, I only expected just to be a way to hang out with my friends and stay in shape. But like as I like grew to like it even more, I just like it was like 4 years of my life that I committed like to trying to improve on this and like spend a lot of time with it. And it's just like all the memories and stuff and all the people I've met that it's just really meaningful to me.
Right. Like what are you gonna miss about, football? Like playing in high school and all that.
I just playing under the lights on Fridays and like the day of school before the game. It's just like whether it's nerves or excitement, it's just like it's just like a part of you during the season, and it's like something you look forward to, like going to practice after school every day, and then obviously the games on Friday and like the playoffs. It's just something you always look forward to.
Yeah. Just kind of talk about, plans for the rest of the year. I know you're gonna play basketball and you guys are gonna be pretty good again. And then of
Mhm.
course you also have baseball as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So and then what are your plans for next year, and also as well as do you know what you want to do? Do you want to continue sports? What do you think about doing?
Yeah, so for the rest of this year, obviously basketball has just started as soon as football ended, and I'm really excited for that because I get to play with a lot of my friends, and I really like my coach. And then baseball is always fun, more of my friends and just being outside and playing. It's like I've played baseball for so long, so I have a lot of fun with that. And then next year, I want to go probably to Michigan State University and study some business related.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Brady, thanks so much for coming on. We'll talk to you soon, bud.
Thanks.